Rage by Stephen King. Book summary in under 4 minutes. Charlie Decker is a troubled high school student whose anger has been building for years. After a confrontation with school officials, he brings a gun to class, kills 2 teachers, and holds his classmates hostage. What follows is less a conventional thriller than a disturbing psychological study of resentment, humiliation, and group behavior. Instead of immediately attacking the students, Charlie begins talking. He describes conflicts with his abusive father, his hostility toward authority, and the experiences that shaped his sense of alienation. As the class responds, the hostage situation turns into a tense group confession. Students reveal private fears, family problems, sexual anxieties, and hidden resentments. The most unsettling part of the novel is the way some classmates begin to sympathize with Charlie. His violence gives him control, but his honesty also creates an atmosphere in which others feel permitted to expose truths they normally hide. The students gradually redirect their anger toward Ted Jones, a popular classmate who represents confidence, social success, and conformity. Their treatment of Ted shows how quickly a frightened group can create a new outsider once normal rules collapse. Charlie is not presented as a misunderstood hero. He is intelligent and self-aware, but he repeatedly uses humiliation and violence to dominate others. His criticism of adults and school culture sometimes contains uncomfortable truths, yet the method he chooses destroys any moral legitimacy those observations might have had. Rage explores the danger of turning pain into identity. Charlie has genuine trauma, but he treats suffering as proof that he is separate from everyone else. Rather than seeking help or accepting responsibility, he transforms resentment into power. The novel also examines how institutions can overlook warning signs when a student's anger does not fit familiar expectations. The classroom becomes a miniature society where fear changes loyalty, morality, and judgment. Students who would normally condemn Charlie become participants in his emotional control. This suggests that group pressure does not disappear during a crisis. It can become even stronger. Modern readers may find the book especially disturbing because its central scenario resembles real acts of school violence. Stephen King later allowed it to fall out of print after it was associated with several violent incidents. That history changes how the novel is read, not simply as fiction about teenage rebellion, but as a reminder that stories can take on meanings their authors never intended. Ultimately, Rage is a bleak examination of alienation without accountability. It warns that abuse, humiliation, and neglect can deepen a person's anger, but suffering does not excuse harming others. Its lasting question is not whether Charlie has reasons to be angry, but what happens when anger becomes the only language he is willing to use.